What's up, guys? It's your boy Jason with Overthink Gaming. We're gonna bring a different video today. Now let's start the video right away with talking about PlayStation Plus. If you guys are subscribed to PlayStation Plus, if you guys are members of the service, you guys will get 2 games dropped this month. Starting today, you'll get Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, which I was pretty stoked about it because I never picked it up. Now, unfortunately, this isn't multiplayer. They didn't come out with a multiplayer patch or anything yet. You know, there are some Modern Warfare 2 maps into the latest Modern Warfare game, but Modern Warfare 2, this is just gonna be the campaign. This game was famous for the no Russian scene, which I'm kind of excited to go back and play it. I want to see it remastered. I'm not going to keep my hopes up too high. The game was cheap. I wasn't really impressed with the Modern Warfare Remastered that came out a few years ago, but you know what? I'm still excited. This game's free. I'm going to download it today and see what's up. And the other game coming out free is a game that I was looking forward to last E3. The game is from Devolver Digital. This game is called Fall Guys. Now, this game is a little different than other Battle Royale games. Yes, it's a Battle Royale game. Now, in this game, it looks like you go through different obstacles. There's different type of mini games in there. One looks like you're climbing up. One looks like a soccer style. You know, there's just a bunch of different types of games in here. Now, it looks fun. It looks colorful. Kind of reminds me like the old school, Nintendo 64 days back when Rare was popping. But, you know, this is more modern and it looks pretty cool. This game belongs on the Nintendo Switch, but as of now, I believe it's only on PS4 and it'll be dropping on PS4 August 4th for PlayStation Plus members for free. I'm a little excited. I'm gonna download this. I've been looking forward to it, like I said, since last year. It's about time the game comes out. Hopefully it's fun. Next thing I want to talk about is the Master Chief Collection. All right, if you guys have this game, blow the dust off it. I haven't played it in a while. That's what I've been playing this week. Now, there's been an update to the game, a Season 2 update, which brings a bunch of cosmetics to the original Halo game, Combat Evolved. Now, I've been a Halo fan forever. I've beat all the games on Legendary except Part 5. I wasn't really a fan of Part 5. Made it halfway through the campaign, stopped playing. Multiplayer was great on that game, but I gotta say, the Master Chief Collection came shipped broken. Now, we couldn't find multiplayer games online when it shipped out. It was just always pausing. It was a mess. It was broken. But anyways, it seems like 343 has been working all these years, patching up little by little. I haven't played it since the last Reach update. I did download that campaign and I did beat it again on Legendary. I gotta say, Season 2 is awesome because it did introduce those cosmetics and different color skins. Now, I never thought of it being cool in Halo to have different color weapons as far as your BR, your AR, your sniper, your Magnum, whatever. But there's also different color warthogs, your vehicles, in case you guys like to play big team. But I gotta say, away from the cosmetics or everything, just playing the game is fun. Like, it's not broken at all. They actually fixed it. They customized the playlist where you could pick what games you want to in your playlist, what game modes. It's just a lot of fun. And I haven't played Halo Master Chief Collection in a while, I gotta say. Damn, it's a lot of fun. So if you guys are looking for that Halo itch, make sure you guys check it out. But that's going to segue into the next subject. Now, I was excited about the next gen Xbox. I was excited about the Series X. Like, what's the system going to look like? What are the games going to look like? So the Halo event dropped. I was excited. I had my calendar marked. I was watching the event live. And I was disappointed. Now, I know there's a bunch of controversy. Mostly it's the old school fans, the hardcore fans that are not pleased with the graphics. Now, if you look at the graphics right away, they took a downgrade from Halo 5. What has 343 been up to the last 5 years? It's like, man, the game's gonna come out, we can party in the last year, let's hit it. Like, it doesn't make sense. What did they do with the $500 million? I can say Master Chief looks good. It's like a separate art team worked on Master Chief. I don't know. It's like the rest of the team, it just sticks out. That Brute and that Pilot, the textures were horrible. Now, the background textures look bad. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna say it's not about graphics. You know, Halo always had a cartoony look, but the graphics were great, man. They got great every generation. Reach's graphics were great in comparison of Halo Infinite. So I'm not excited about Halo Infinite. Now, I was hoping they would go to old school changes like taking away sprint. I know that's old school, but it just went with Halo. It made everything balanced. I was hoping that was gonna be like the old school, that we were going back to old school Halo. I was pumped up. This being a reboot of the franchise, I thought they were going to go back and fix all the mistakes, but it seems like 343 has done it again and they fucked up. Now, I know some people are going to be like, that wasn't a big deal. The graphics looked okay. Yeah, it looked okay, but for 5 years, and this is what we saw. For Halo fans that saw the trailer looked much better than what we saw this gameplay. And to hype up a new system, a brand new system that's coming out, the Xbox Series X, that's supposed to be more powerful than anything, supposed to have the biggest generation leap, and then we see this shit. Now I know this is just one game from one studio, like chill out, Jason, but I gotta say, for the launch, this is very important because I don't want Microsoft to go through what they went through last generation, but I guess time will tell. Now, the next story I want to talk about is Joe Rogan. Now, we all know our whole feeds were filled with every fucking YouTuber and every fucking genre talking about Joe Rogan and his views on gamers. Now, I listen to Joe Rogan all the time. I listen to the podcast. It was good to listen to it anyway. Like I say, I'm a fan of the show. Now, one thing that got to me is people took this out of context, in my opinion. The whole show was about discipline. Now, the guest on the show, he did straight up talk about, some overweight guy, like 600 pounds. He ended up helping him lose weight by hiking down, mountains, 10-mile mountains, and then gradually made it harder, and then a strict diet, just a diet based off plants and vegetables and fruits. It was crazy, man. And then he started talking about the children, the discipline on children, the little camp thing that he went through. It was pretty funny if you guys listen to that podcast. But that kind of segued into that situation. Now, if you listen to it, this was aimed towards children who didn't have somebody to look up to, who were just there, laying, playing video games. And that's kind of what Joe was talking about. He wasn't saying, that gamers are wasting their time and that. And that's where people took it out of context and just ran to it. People who wouldn't watch the show ever, who don't care about Joe Rogan, who just wanted to talk shit. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. There's an actual mob against Joe Rogan who would take a little segment, take it out of context, and would just throw it out there. If you guys are fans of Bill Burr, Joe Rogan and Bill Burr, the comedian, are good friends. And one of the podcasts, they did disagree about the virus thing going on right now and mask and shit. And people made a big deal about it. They took the little segment, but if you listen to the podcast, they never really disagreed or anything. It was just like a small thing, like a friendship, like just kind of picking at each other. It was stupid. They took that out of context. They ran with it. And the same thing happened here. If you guys are pissed off about it, I suggest you guys just check out the JRE clips. And he actually uploaded, the full clip kind of it, but I would really listen to the whole podcast. It was a good podcast or something to get off it. And that's just what pissed me off, is that too many people fucking ran with this bullshit. And then that's it. They don't watch the show. They just fucking run with it. And that's what I have a problem with a lot of people doing. I appreciate the support that you guys have been giving me. Some of you guys have reached out and said, dude, talk about anything. Just put out content. So that's kind of what I did here. I mixed it up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please drop a like. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace out.